to my channel. Today I have exciting news. We actually hit 500 subscribers and I'm super excited and so happy that all of you guys subscribe to my channel and that you guys support me and you rock with me. So yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. The giveaway will be opening up soon. I'm just waiting on stuff to come in the mail and there's still a few more things that I want to get to add to it because I really want it to be a good, nice giveaway to show my appreciation for you guys. So yeah, just keep an eye open for that. I'm going to be announcing it here on YouTube as well as my Instagram account, so I'll leave it on the screen. That way you guys can go what is it? It's not subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram, and also I plan on being a lot more active on there, so be on the lookout for all of that good stuff. Yeah, I didn't expect to hit 500 as fast as I did, so thank you guys so much. My next goal is 1,000. Let's get there. Share my content please with your friends and family. Let me know what you guys want to see because I'm happy to post whatever it is that you guys want. And other than that, let's just go ahead and jump right into this look. So if you want to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. Brows done, laser primed, we are ready to jump straight in. So for the first shade, I'm going to go into my Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to go into Silk Cream, this third shade right here, and that's going to be my first transition. Now we're going to go ahead and dip into this shade right here. Now going into the Beauty ES02 palette, I'm going to go ahead and dip into this bright orange shade right up here. I'm just taking the shade right in the crease, and then we'll go and just blend lightly upward. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into this bright red. And I'm going to focus this on the outer V and bring it into the crease as well. Really quickly, I'm just taking a clean brush just to make sure all the edges are seamless. Alright, so now for the fun part, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting my crease. I'm just going in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And what I've been liking to do is just go ahead and apply it directly on my lid. And then I look up and around. I know I look super like dumb doing this. And then it literally like gives me the perfect crease. Now if you have hooded eyelids, I'm not sure if it'll work the same. It really just depends, you know, makeup is different for everybody, but that works best for me. So now from this point, I'm gonna go in with a concealer brush. I'm just taking one by Morphe. If you're a beginner, it's probably best to use a smaller brush, but I mean, this works for me. Before I got my hands on this brush, I was actually using the e.l.f. concealer brush. It's a lot smaller. It takes a little bit longer, but this was perfect for learning purposes. So if you're a beginner, I recommend that brush, and I think it's literally only $1, so y'all can check that one out. Now I'm just gonna go in and just finish off the crease. Now that my crease is cut, I do like to take a clean brush just to pat over that concealer and set it a little bit, because I found that if I go right over my concealer with eyeshadow, it kind of like grabs onto it weird and patchy. So I like to do this just to make sure that it's kind of dulled down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and go into this metallic gold shade, and I'm literally just going to place this on the inner corner. go ahead and dip into this pink shade, but it has like gold reflex in it. And this one is gonna go right behind that gold. We're gonna jump back to the Cara Beauty ES02 palette, and I'm gonna go back into this red shade, and we're just going to blend this on the outer corner. And for the final step on the eyes, I'm just gonna go in with this red glitter liner and cut my crease. So I'm gonna stop here on the eyes. For foundation, I'm using the Flower Beauty Light Illusion. Mine is in the shade Nude L3. I love this foundation. I've been trying this for like the past week, and this foundation is freaking flawless. It is so beautiful on the skin, and I love like a dewy look, and that's exactly what it gives you. I already have a layer of it on already, but this foundation is just so beautiful. Like it's my new favorite. This and the Milani Salon Perfect. I feel like if you like more full coverage or like a thicker foundation, go with the Milani. It doesn't look cakey or anything, but it does have a little bit more coverage than this one. This one is more lightweight and super, super dewy. I think it's a bit dewier than the Milani one. Going in with the Wet n Wild concealer again, and honestly, I forgot how much I love this concealer. It is such a beautiful concealer. I like the finish of it. I like the coverage of it. And I think that my eyeshadow actually blends out a little bit better over this foundation versus the Maybelline Fit Me. That one's good too, but I mean, this one's cheaper and I really, really like it. So I also ordered this sponge from AliExpress. I'm gonna leave the link down below for it because this sponge is freaking amazing. This was like $1.30 or something like that, and I love this sponge. I reached for over my Eco Tools, which was like a $4 or $5 sponge. So I mean, it takes a little while to get to you, but it's well worth it. Just order a lot whenever you do order. That way you don't have to order them that often, and you don't have to like wait for them to come in when you need another one. But like they have a lot of like beauty blender dupes on AliExpress, of course, so make sure that you get the one that I put down in the description box. Now I'm going to take my Cody Air-Spun powder in translucent and just set my T-zone basically with this. When I go to set my T-zone, I've been doing more of like a pressing motion over where I'm setting it instead of just like laying it down and let it just like sit there, because I think it's been drying my skin out a little bit whenever I have makeup on. So I've just been doing my best to kind of like pat it in and work it into the skin. That way it's just not like a pile of powder sitting on my face. Now I'm going to take my Milani Prep Set Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder, and I tried this recently. I've been using this for about a week as well, and I actually really, really love the way this powder looks on the skin. And then of course I'm gonna go over my T-zone and just kind of dust away or press any extra powder. To warm up my skin a bit, I'm gonna go in with this Rimmel Natural Bronzer. This is in the shade Sunlight. I used to use the shade Sundance. Sunlight is a little bit more lighter, and I feel like it just looks a little bit more natural. And I'm using this Flawless Face Brush by e.l.f. and I love this brush for this purpose because I feel like the shape of it just gets into your cheekbones really nicely and kind of not only contours but like bronzes you up in a good way. Bronze up the forehead. My hair is never done. You guys should be used to this by now. Taking a smaller like eyeshadow brush, I'm just gonna go into that same bronzer and contour my nose a little bit. I know things are looking really harsh right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in with blush. For blush, I'm gonna go in with my favorite. This is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. And I'm just going in with this angled brush. I'm just gonna like pat this on my cheeks, of course, and then kind of up my cheekbone just a little bit. I like that this blush has like a slight sheen to it. Just kind of like makes your skin look even more glowy and healthy. And I like to put some on my nose. Now taking my powder brush, I'm not going to dip it into any more powder. I'm just going to go over all of this and blend it out. Going back in with Cody Air-Spun, I'm going to cut my contour to make it really sharp. So I just go from like the center of my ear to the corner of my lip. And again, I just press that in a little bit more than I usually would. I still want to get that brightening effect, so I didn't push it in too much. And I kind of put a little bit more on, but I don't want to be white either. So I went a little bit lighter with that. Now let's go ahead, I guess, and move on to highlight really quickly, because I tend to always forget highlight for some reason. And then I film the intro, I film the outro, and then I'm like, shit, I don't have on highlight, and I have to go back and refilm. So actually, I don't want to use Card Beauty today. Today I'm going back into my Profusion Pro Highlight palette. This is one of my favorites. I definitely recommend. It comes with a lot of different shades, so if you're a beginner or if you do like makeup artistry and stuff, this is a great palette to have on hand. And it has a good shade selection for a lot of different skin tones. I am going to dip into Beaming and Blissful. That's what I like to do with this palette. I like to mix them a little bit. So I actually have the e.l.f. highlighting brush that I usually use, but today I accidentally picked up the e.l.f. blush brush. But these are great brushes. My dad actually got me the whole collection for Christmas. And this brush here that I'm about to use is also one of the brushes that came in that collection. This is the mascara fan brush. And I like to use this to highlight my brow bone. It just like gets right in there. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the highlight at that. I think it's time that we go ahead and move back to the eyes and finish up the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this orange shade right here. And I'm gonna blend this on my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with a touch of red and add that to the lower lash line as well. That is a dramatic ass lash line, but I'm all about it. Sorry, I can't look at my brows like this any longer. I always brush through my brows just to get any powder out of them and just to like bring some color into the front of them. Just make them look all laid down and nice and smooth and tamed. Now going in with my Wet n Wild Megawear mascara. I'm just gonna apply some mascara before my lashes really quickly. I'm going in with these lashes, and these are actually a pair that I am planning on releasing along with my lash line, or releasing within my lash line. So y'all keep an eye out, because 2019, it is coming. I'm making it happen. There's just like business aspects of it that I want to get together, like a website, an LLC, because I don't want to, like, I want to be able to do everything legally. That way I don't have to worry about the IRS coming for me. So yeah, my lips aren't chapped today. Since my lips aren't, oh my god, that could have been so bad. I was about to drop it like face down. But since my lips aren't chapped today like they usually are, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline lipstick, and this is in the shade Blushing Beige. I don't really like the way this looks, so I'm gonna go in with this Vivid Hot Lacquer, and this is by Maybelline as well. This is in the shade Charmer. I'm just gonna go right on top of it. Alright guys, we have came to the end of this tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Once again, we did hit 500 subscribers, so the giveaway will be opening up very, very soon. I'm waiting on stuff to come in the mail that I ordered for it, and then I will be posting it on not only YouTube, but on my Instagram as well, so be on the lookout. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. Go hit that follow button, follow me there, because I'm about to get more active on there too. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching this video and hanging out with me today, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.